My name is John Patterson. I retired from the Navy as a commander. The food was just fine except for one momentous day when the ice cream making machine conked out. We needed a part that failed, and our supply officer stood on his head to get the missing part from somewhere, airshipped in from somewhere, and we got it, I think, within a few days because people were really upset because the main thing that people were really interested in having was ice cream every day. There was always a long line. The Marines on board and the sailors, because milk was non-existent except for powdered milk, which wasn't very tasty. Ice cream was ice cream, you know, in a very hot climate. I was so hot walking on deck one day, one of my leather shoes, the sole flopped out. What happened was that I was walking normally left, right, and on my right foot suddenly my sock was on the hot steel deck. And I looked down, and the sole of my right shoe had actually rotted away, and was the tip of the sole was pointing backward toward the heel, and so I just relatively hopped, and thank goodness I had a pair I'd use for dress occasions, and I used them, you know, for my rest of my Navy tour. But I didn't save the shoe. But that was really an interesting situation when the humidity just rotted away the webbing on your shoe. There were movies generally every night. We made good friends. Everybody had to get along with everybody. And a lot of these people here today were, during the time I was on board the Okanogan as well, and the fact that we're having these reunions is testimony to these enduring friendships which we've developed. So we always have a good time. We tell sea stories, but they're sea stories that are mostly true, you understand. Anytime you exhibited, you have time to do something, that's when you were in trouble. There's an old Navy adage, never volunteer for anything, but you better be busy. I was busy doing intelligence. I was busy doing court-martial duties. And one funny thing about a court-martial, we had to convene a court-martial, and me being the legal officer aboard ship, had to be the prosecuting attorney, so to speak. And the person got off because when the doctor was brought to testify, we were surprising, the person being convicted was taking medication which said you should not drive a motor vehicle. And by driving a boat and a motor vehicle, he had some problems with that, and that's why he's being court-martialed, but he got off because of that. But we didn't know he was on medication, and a lot of people who should have known, so the defense said, should have known, perhaps so, but at any rate, those are surprises you get along the way.